Hello everybody, welcome to the Eclectic Mind. Tonight we have two authors and their names are Fred Baston and Charles Phoenix, and we're going to talk about the fabulous 50s. The fabulous 50s in Las Vegas and Hawaii. So first I'd like to introduce Charles. I'm so happy to have you here.
Glad to be
and
here.
Fred, one of my dearest friends.
Jody.
And my partner that I see every week. Hi dear. How are you?
Oh, it's not my shade.
No, I'm sorry. I should have told you. How are you tonight?
I'm just fine. How about yourself?
I'm fine. This is exciting because, you know, I grew up in Las Vegas.
You did?
Yes, and I love Hawaii. I've been there about 8 times.
Really?
So you're going to have to tell me something.
This is a show all about, were you in your 50s when you went there? Or no, it's about being in the 50s.
Well, I wasn't quite born yet.
Anyhow, let's talk about what we got going here. I love the idea that you guys actually wrote. The question that I would have first is we got Hawaii and we have Las Vegas, two major resort areas. Why'd you pick the 50s to write about in both areas?
Because so much happened in the 50s in Las Vegas and Hawaii. It was major transitional time for both places.
Okay.
I mean, they both kind of came of age, if you will.
Okay.
And what happened there then really set the stage for what happened later. I mean, it was really the beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end?
Well, you know.
The end of what?
Well, it was right
end of
after the
innocence.
war. People had some money. They wanted to have some fun after all those dreary years, World War II. And in the case of Hawaii, it was before statehood and before jet travel. So it was all very relaxed and comfortable getting there.
Yeah.
They would take the boat over, you know, it would take 5 days to get there. If you went on a plane, it took 9.5 hours.
Really?
Oh,
And it wasn't
wow.
until '59 that they started jet service to Hawaii, and they started taking a lot more people over there. So it really built up
It
in the
was a
60s.
cruise and the
Right.
tropics
Yeah.
and the whole thing.
Yeah.
A lot of servicemen had spent some time in the islands and loved it.
Yeah.
And they wanted to go back and have a good time.
Let's, if we could, give me camera 3. If we could like pan down here, or you know what? Yeah. If we could take camera 3 on the book. This is the Hawaii book. I'd just like you to. Is it? Are we in good shape there? Yeah.
Lays, luau's, and aloha.
Lays, luau's, and aloha's.
Well, how many
Hawaiian-
lays did you get?
Not helloas.
Aloha's?
Alohas.
Alohas.
Alohas, the lure of Hawaii in the 50s.
I love it. I love it. That's great. So now what was significant? The hotels or just the relaxed life? Tell me. What,
Well, go
what was
ahead.
early significant was during the 50s, there were only 4 hotels on the beach, and we have a picture here of those hotels. It wasn't no skyscrapers. Where are we? Can we zero in?
Here, let me hold it
Wow.
for you.
Okay.
I bet you the Royal Hawaiian was there, huh?
Royal
If
Hawaiian, the
we get
Moana.
on camera 3, we can. Oop, there you go.
There you
How's
go.
that?
It was everybody's dream vacation. Everybody wanted to go there. And, you know, they sold the dream to the point of, like I said, in '59 when, you know, everyone had a chance to finally go. It was
Yeah.
cheaper. It was kind of more of a upper middle class or rich person's place to go in the '50s.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was snob appeal. Would you say?
It was,
You had to have the
especially for
big bucks
people.
to go there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you came over on the boat. That was
Yeah.
half of it.
Yeah,
The
you went around the
anticipation
whole
of getting
place
there.
with your nose up in the air like this, and
Yes.
you
Look at all
know,
the
That's
movies
right.
that were
Was
done there.
You-
South
A
Pacific.
lot of
Get Your
movies
Goes
in the
Hawaiian.
50s.
Well, yeah,
Get
but
Your
that
Goes
was-
Hawaiian.
Was that
That was
later?
later.
That was later.
South Pacific.
South Pacific was
sure.
done there.
Yeah,
I
in the
guess a lot
50s.
of the movie companies figured out ways to go over and shoot in Hawaii
Right.
for the obvious reasons.
And Elvis moved over there
Yeah,
eventually.
Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Blue
right.
Hawaii,
Blue
he
Hawaii
did
was there.
that song.
Yeah, Paradise Hawaiian style. That was later
Right.
in the 60s. but-
Yeah. Now, did you do this on any particular one of the islands? I mean, do you discuss Pearl Harbor? or
We
any of
cover
that?
it all. I mean, it's basically the book as though you're going there. I mean, it's the first chapter is getting there, so you're either on the boat or on the plane where
Yeah.
you show all the pictures and everything, and then you arrive. They you know, you get
You got the-
laid.
I love
The
it.
band's playing at the
Very
dock.
romantic.
It is.
Then we show you the hotels, your accommodations.
And then you
Oh,
go
okay.
eat. You know, you got to have a little tropical flavors. Isn't that what the
Yeah.
chapter's
Poi,
called?
poi, wasn't it?
Poi. Well,
Poi.
poi. Everyone
That-
hates
yeah.
poi, but
Yeah.
I mean, everybody now that goes to Hawaii seems to fly, but I remember back in the 50s, remember they had that big ship, was it the Lorelei or something?
the Lurleen, the Lorelei.
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was close. That's okay.
Yeah, but, you know,
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
it was a
People went
big
on the
major
boat.
thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was cool.
I don't know
Yeah.
anybody that does that anymore.
Yeah.
And then when you leave, you throw your lei in the water,
Right.
and you say, "I'm going to come back again
If
if,
it
it
floats
kills
to
me."
shore,
Oh,
it's
is that it?
yeah,
oh, if
right.
it floats
Right.
to shore.
That's the
Uh-huh.
legend of
Oh,
it.
is that how it works?
Yeah, if your lei floats to
And
shore.
of course, I guess, was surfing big here, or was it in Hawaii in the 50s and then
It was.
came here?
It was very big in Hawaii.
Yeah, it wasn't quite as big here yet. I
It
mean,
had already become famous in Hawaii in the 30s.
Oh yeah, your
Duke,
King.
Duke Kahanamoku.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
right.
guy.
I'm so
Yes.
glad
That
you
one.
knew that.
Duke,
Because I didn't.
Kamehameha.
Yeah.
I thought it was. No, King Kamehameha was not the
Oh, Duke
surfer.
Kahanamoku.
Right.
Okay.
Duke. Yeah, he was the big time surfer.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
like I think
restaurant in
that-
Malibu.
Yeah.
Dukes.
Dukes.
Dukes, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, they have dukes all over Hawaii, don't they?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, they're really into their surfing heritage over there. I mean, they're into nostalgia over there. It's really surprising. Unlike Las Vegas, who wants to do everything to turn their back on their history.
I
if
know.
You've
I
noticed.
know. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Let's talk about Vegas. I mean, Hawaii's wonderful, and it's Brighton Beach with pretty hotels.
Right,
No,
right.
I'm only kidding, but it's really gorgeous. But what you guys wrote about Vegas fascinates me. Now, again, let's talk about its origins. I guess the 50s. You said it was coming of age.
Well,
was.
that's when they started building the hotels on the Strip. I mean, actually, there were a few in the 40s on the Strip.
Yeah.
And the first hotel on the Strip went in 1941.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the
But they were
El
like
Rancho.
dude ranches.
Yeah, they
and
were.
places for people to stay when they were getting a divorce.
So the El
okay.
Rancho was the first one?
Yeah, in 41, and the last Frontier was in 42, and then in 46.
You know that the El Rancho is being opened again.
Oh, it is?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about the Royal Nevada?
The Royal Nevada? Yeah, that was. We'll get to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That wasn't one of the big
That was one of the
wasn't-
hooker joints.
Yeah, that wasn't. That wasn't one of the
How
big
come
ones.
you
but-
knew that, Jody?
Yeah, what were you doing there?
Wait a minute.
What year were you
You're
there?
so familiar.
Yeah, wait a minute. Is that part of the cherry patch or the,
Yeah,
the
Mustang Ranch.
The Mustang Ranch.
Is that what you were doing in Vegas? You said you grew up there. That's.
I see.
I'm
Well, it's
so- I'm
closed.
getting
No wonder
confused.
you're here.
Mustang Ranch?
In 46, Bugsy
Yeah.
opened the Flamingo.
Okay.
And that is really what turned the corner, and when Vegas really turned the corner.
The flashing
And
lights.
The reason why is because he dressed Vegas up. He brought Hollywood, modern, Miami Beach modern style to Las Vegas. Before it was cowboy atmosphere.
Yeah.
Howdy Podner was
Class
the
he
big
brought.
thing. He brought, pink and turquoise and,
Flamingos?
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big giant swimming pool, and
And then they started building these huge hotels, but they were only 2 stories high. Not
Right.
like today.
right.
They
They
were
thought those were
sprawling.
Not
big.
to
And they all had a theme.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone had a theme.
Yeah.
It was
they did.
like kind of Disneyland themes, I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Well, they still are built around themes.
They are.
today.
You're
I mean,
absolutely
Paris.
right.
Who was
York.
it that said you can go to Las Vegas now to go to any major city? You
Right.
got
That's right.
Go to Las Vegas and see the world.
That's right. You got
It's
New
not
York.
quite the same, but anyway.
Oh well,
You eat more in
Paris.
Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Well, they
At
had
least
those
I
wonderful-
do.
Yeah, those wonderful chuck wagons. They still have that?
Are you kidding? The chuck wagons now? I mean, it's like gourmet food. I couldn't
The
believe
chuck
it.
wagons, are they like the buffets?
Yes.
Oh, chuck-
Yeah,
the
but
El
those-
Rancho had the best.
They used to serve leftovers at those, but
Yeah.
now, I mean, it's like there's no
Lobster,
more leftovers. It's so
shrimp.
Wow.
good.
$1.75. What do you want?
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, exactly. The Rio, but you still can get the 99-cent shrimp cocktail.
Really?
Well, yeah, the shrimps
Downtown.
are only
Wow.
this big.
They're micro miniature shrimp. Either the glasses got bigger or the shrimps got smaller.
Exactly. Exactly.
But you know what I would like to do is we went through this earlier, and you guys have some great. If we can get camera 3 to come in here, and let's get a look at the cover of this thing, because you're really dealing with the showgirls, and we stay away from the mafia and stuff like that.
Speaking
And-
of
and we
showgirls,
should
why don't you
point
take
out-
off your lipstick? You're still-
Yeah,
I
right.
kind of like it, Jode.
And we should point out that Keely Smith wrote the introduction to this book.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Yeah.
Ah,
And she and Louis Prima were the key acts, key lounge
They were
act.
the
wonderful.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's considered the first lady of Las Vegas.
Old
Yeah.
Black Magic.
Yeah,
Did you
you
ever
got
see her?
it.
Keely Smith, of
Yeah,
course.
band.
Louis Prima.
I used
Absolutely.
to sneak and peek in because
His
I was too
brother
young.
had a band after he died. I think his brother took over the band. Let's look at somebody. You have celebrities. You have some history here.
All right.
It's wonderful. The history. See,
Here's
I
Frank
love
right
Now
there.
here's Frank
Frank.
Sinatra opening the
Dunes?
Dunes Hotel.
1955.
Wow.
The Dunes had that Arabian
That's not
Nights
Frank
theme.
Sinatra.
Yes, it is right there.
This
No,
is-
they're looking at you.
Oh,
I'm looking at Sinatra. Down, tip it this way. You got it, kids.
Not yet.
There
There
we
we
go.
Zoom in a little bit
There's
more.
Frankie.
There you go.
Frankie.
Frank. The Dunes is now history. There was a big thing where they had that's where the Bellagio is now.
Yeah.
And they did the whole explosion thing. And they blew up the Dunes.
It breaks
Right.
my heart every time they do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, those, but you know what? They have the nostalgia in Las Vegas that they have in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they
none.
don't care.
There's no
It doesn't
history.
exist.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Here, you're the guy running the book. You know what we want to show. But
All right.
the, what did you find? Did you do comparisons, or was it just taking us back then?
You mean comparisons between
today?
No, there's no We don't talk
Okay,
about
it's
today
what
in
it-
Las
what it
Vegas.
was then.
It's the next best thing to being able to go back in time.
Oh, good.
You know, on printed pages. I mean, there's all kinds of. There's real photos that people took while they were there. There's
Good.
brochures. There's postcards. There's
Matchbooks.
illustrations, matchbooks,
Yeah.
swizzle sticks.
You know, you don't get that anymore.
No matchbooks,
Remember when
yeah.
they used to take the pictures, and you got the matchbooks and the
That's
8x10s?
Yeah.
And
That's all the stuff we've got in the
They
book.
don't have
that's
that anymore.
great.
And when you go to the shows now, what do you wear? It used to be, remember, cocktail clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
I mean,
Oh, you
it
dress
had
up,
glamour.
sure.
yeah, you
Now
were going to
it's-
Vegas
Exactly.
looking
Yeah.
good. Now they show up to see a show. They've got shorts and flip flops. I think
right.
that's
True.
terrible.
Yeah. It's-
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. In some of those new hotels now, it's
They've got
pretty
a dress
spiffy.
code?
Is
Good.
Pretty spiffy, yeah.
You
Coat
still have
and-
to buy your tickets to see the show
Abs-
beforehand, or do you just?
I have to buy my tickets. Some people get comps, I hear.
That's right.
I remember you just call the hotel and say, "I'd like reservations tonight."
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. And then
Really?
after you get there, you pay the maitre d'.
Is that what happened with you at the Royal Nevada?
Oh, what's the story with the Royal Nevada?
The Royal Nevada opened in 1955, and then it closed in 1958. It was a short had a
Okay.
short lifespan. But a couple interesting things were like the Last Frontier. They used to come to the airport and pick you up at a covered wagon and take you,
Cool.
you know,
Yeah,
to
that's
the
cool.
hotel and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just weird, funky
Wagon
stuff like
wheels
that.
in the lobby,
Yeah.
chandeliers made
Is
out
that
of
now
wagon
the
wheels.
Frontier?
Yes.
Is it through several?
It was
Incarnations?
the Frontier. What was it? The Last Frontier, and then it became the New Frontier in 1957,
Okay.
and then I don't know,
Yeah, right.
1967 or 6.
The Union strikes.
It became the Frontier.
The Frontier.
Frontier.
What about, what was another old time hotel that was around back then, I guess? The Hacienda.
Sure.
The Hacienda,
sure.
yeah, that opened in 56.
They have
Yeah.
good chuck wagons too. So I like to eat.
I noticed.
I know, I do
went
too.
to all the
Well, what else
buffets.
do you, in Vegas,
You go to
gotta
Vegas,
eat.
that's right.
Yeah.
You go to the shows.
Eat and
you go to-
play.
You eat and
That's
play.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go for
And-
a swim, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, it was. You know what's also nice is, and then they're starting to bring them back. Back in the 50s, the lounge acts were great. I mean, you
Oh,
could get
yes.
to see Don Rickles in the lounge. Major
And
entertainers.
who really started it and made it popular?
He-
Louis and Keely.
Yeah. And how about the Mills Brothers?
Well, that was they were in the
in
lounge.
the 50s too.
Yeah, they were strictly a lounge act.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
they
Yeah.
became huge stars in the lounge.
So who was in the big room
Frank?
in those days?
And they detracted from, they stole customers from, people came to see them.
Oh, yeah.
really.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
jammed
well,
them in.
you still get now in the lounges, you get a lot of the 50s rock and roll groups. The
Yes.
Platters you'll see
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I
which
saw
is nice.
Fabian.
Fabian, wow.
Fabian.
He lives?
He sings.
When was this?
Oh gosh, it had to be 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who I just recently, last time I was in Vegas, as a matter of fact, the Checkmate. Remember the
Oh, Checkmates, of course.
Sure.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
They're I saw them then years
Charles,
ago.
but something Charles. Billy Charles, I think that
They
was
used to
the
play
lead
Caesar's
singer.
Palace, I remember.
All the time, yeah.
Checkmate.
We know showgirls also are covered in the book. I mean,
that's
Well,
great.
they're uncovered on a
When
couple
did Vegas
pages,
go
but
topless? Were they always topless?
57 they went topless.
57?
Yeah.
When they
Yeah.
brought him over from Europe.
Oh, the Lido was the first. Was that
Yeah,
it?
they brought
Right.
him over from
Lido did-
England.